Hey everyone, it's the Chaplain here coming to you live with Misery Loves Easy Company. This is our second game. We flipped roles. I'm playing the Axis with Balch, and we're playing against Hambone and Joe as the allies. It is Italy, turn number 4. Let's just get straight into it. Because of the Spoils of War card, I'm going to spend 9 on a fighter. I'm going to buy 3 infantry and 2 artillery for all of my money. I have 2 combats to declare, and the rest is all non-com. So let's declare the combats here. In Algeria, there is a British fighter being assaulted by an Italian infantry and artillery. So I'm hoping that that is mine. We'll see what happens. And then I'm going to try not to be in the shadow casting area. I'm going to attack Anglo-Egyptian Sudan. So you have 5 British infantry. All right, you have a AAA gun, you have artillery for the Commonwealth and tank, 2 of each. And I am on my 4 transports, since the whole Transjordan thing, I should probably clear that up first. All right, let me clear that up first really quickly as I knock off German pieces over here. Back on the turn, last turn, the UK turn, Hambone missed that I had moved 2 Italian infantry into Transjordan as an additional defensive stack, and so he was missing 2 units here, and so he and I resolved that via WhatsApp video chat afterward, and I actually held Transjordan, and he retreated with 2 fighters, so there's that. That's the short of it. There's a British destroyer, an A-52. Instead of moving his whole fleet here, he moved it here, and moved that destroyer there, and then he retreated his 2 planes back this way. So there's that. All right, so because I own Transjordan, I can take my 4 transports and fully load them up. I'm just going to stick them in Saudi Arabia because they're going A-53 in the Red Sea. And they are going to bring with them 2 tanks and an artillery and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 infantry. I'm also sending the battleship and 2 cruisers for bombard, and the destroyer will move there in non-combat. I'll just do it now. So those are the combats. Let's go to the tray. Let's do the small one first. I have infantry artillery against your fighter, your British fighter in Algeria, and I got a hit and you got a hit. So the Italians take away Algeria from the British with an artillery surviving. So that will put me up 1 as the Italians, and you down a fighter. You just lost $10, and I lost 3. I'll take that trade any day of the week. Here we go. I have no planes going into Anglo, but you do have a AAA gun. You have 5 British infantry, 2 Commonwealth artillery, and 2 Commonwealth tanks. I'm going to put a 4 in here. This is your AAA gun. If it hits, it doesn't matter. It's just going to help me remember how many attacks, how many shots you get. This is my bombard. I have 1, 2 tanks. I have 1 artillery supporting 1 of my 5 infantry. Yeah, you got a ton of dice. Here we go. Here's my attack. That is just 2 measly little hits. Okay? So, 2 hits is all I get. And here's your defense. I'm not going to throw that 4 because I don't have to. Here's your defense. You got 2 hits. So I will lose 2 whites. And you will lose your AAA and 1 of your 2s. All right, I am losing my battleship, cruiser, bombard. So those are my dice. These are your dice. Let's see one more round of combat, what I can do. I got 3 hits. That's good. So 3 hits, and you respond with 2 hits. So I will lose 2 more infantry, and you are down to 3 2s and 2 3s, and I am going to retreat. I'm going to retreat with an infantry, artillery, and 2 tanks surviving the battle. You just have to tell me your tanks survive because they're 3s. You just have to tell me what 3 at 2 you are keeping. You have a couple options, British or Commonwealth. I'll let you guys make that decision. You can text me here in this chat since I'm kind of keeping an eye on it. So, definitely the Commonwealth tanks remain. Oh, you're right, Joe. You're right. I can't retreat amphibious assault. So let's keep going then. You are right. That's a bummer for me. Good catch. Glad I was watching that. All right, I have 2 at 2 and 2 at 3. And you have 3 at 2 and 2 at 3. Here we go. I got 4 hits. Cool. 4 hits. And your response is 3 hits. So you got 4 and I got 3. So I have a tank and you have a tank. That's all that remains in this battle. A tank versus a tank. And now it's kind of comedic. Kind of am regretting this decision. Yeah, I can't retreat. I know. Thanks guys. Big doofus. But yeah, my tank. Here we go. My tank got a hit. Okay. The Italian tank got a hit. And the Anglo-Egyptian tank got a hit as well. So mutually assured destruction. So Anglo is still held by the British. There are no Italians in there any longer. But I took all those units out. Every single one of them. Whew. All right, cool. Well, that was invigorating. All right, so my whole fleet is over here in 53. All right, there's no Italians over here. This Strat is going to fly into Rome. The AAA is going to move into Rome. That gives me 4 AAA in there. Sounds like my wife is walking this way to figure out what's taking me so long in here. I'm working real hard, honey. All right, from northern Italy, I am sending 3 infantry into Rome. And I'm going to leave 2 behind. Okay, building. I'm going to build another fighter in Rome and 2 artillery. All right, and then the 3 infantry have to go into northern Italy. So, there we go. All right, Italy spent all of its money. I'm currently at 20 on the tracker. So there we go. 5, 10, 20. Looking at my national objectives. There are allied warships in the Med. I get a +5 for Gibraltar. Nope. Southern France, Greece, and Cairo. So I do get a +5 for that. Because Vichy is still Vichy. So there's a +5, so that's 25. I don't have anyone in Iraq, Iran, or Northwest Iran. I don't have all of Morocco, Tunisia, etc. All right, so I get a +1 for Kenya. Nope. Anglo? Nope. British Somaliland? Nope. Gibraltar? Nope. El Alamein? Nope. Cyprus? Nope. So I get $25 to spend on my next turn. Disposition of Italian forces. Can you see them all? Here we go. In the Red Sea, destroyer, 2 cruisers, battleship, 4 transports. In northern Italy, 5 infantry. In Rome, 3 fighters, 1 Strat, 2 artillery, 4 AAA, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 7. You're welcome, Joe. Italian infantry. All right. That is it for the Italians. I don't have a lot of stuff on the board. Don't have a lot to do. Gave you disposition. Did money. I'm the chaplain. I'll be praying for you.